Well, it's well and truly autumn in Leeds, and that can mean only one thing, and that's that the Leeds International Film Festival is upon us. That and ridiculous warm hats. So, two things. I'm going to be covering the festival again this year on my blog, so I thought I'd do just a quick post about a few of the films that have caught my eye in this year's programme. The festival kicks off tomorrow, which is the 5th of November, and the opening gala film is Testament of Youth, which was filmed mainly in Yorkshire, so it's really exciting to have that film open the festival. And it stars none other than Nothing Noah, Jon Snow, Kit Harington, so it sounds like it'll be a really exciting film to open with. Looking through the programme this year, there are so many films that I really want to see, but I thought I would just give a list of 5 which caught my attention reading through. The first one is actually the closing gala picture, and that's called Birdman. It stars Michael Keaton as an actor whose former glory was his portrayal of an iconic superhero. I think it's a really interesting role for Keaton, and obviously it echoes his own career playing Batman in the Tim Burton era films. It appears to be a story about one man's attempt to regain himself, and I assume there'll be lots of explosive and quirky set pieces with Keaton at the centre. It's also the UK premiere of the film, which is really exciting, and it will take place at the Hyde Park Picture House, so it's really great to see that the Hyde Park Picture House is getting the closing gala this year at the festival. The next film that really caught my eye was Patchtown. It's directed by Craig Goodwill, and it's described as a black comedy horror sci-fi musical. The first line of the blurb is, "In Patchtown, babies born in cabbages are transformed into dolls for young children." How could anyone not want to check out a film when that's the opening gambit? Catch Me Daddy is described as a visceral Yorkshire set chase thriller. It tells a story of a girl who's on the run from her family, and her brother, leading a gang of thugs, decides to track her down. The screening of Catch Me Daddy will have the cast and crew in attendance, which I always think makes it a slightly more interesting, slightly more exciting experience to see the film. The film's directed by Daniel Wolfe, who is an award-winning director of Plan B's music videos. It sounds really intriguing and really exciting. Next up is The Drop. Now, I'm a big fan of the writings of Dennis Lehane, who did Mystic River and did Gone Baby Gone. And I'm also a big fan of Tom Hardy, so The Drop seems like it will be a perfect storm of a film. It sounds like it's going to be a gritty, noirish detective piece in which a Brooklyn bartender finds himself caught between the law and the mob. It's also the last feature film starring James Gandolfini, so well worth a look, I think. I'm a huge fan of horror cinema, and as ever the festival delivers massively on this genre. The House at the End of Time really caught my eye. It involves mystery, a woman wrongly accused of her husband's murder, a creepy old house, locked rooms with grisly clues, and it's been compared to El Orfanato, which is one of my favourite horror films of all time. It really looks like it's going to be worth checking out. As ever with the film festival, there's just so much to choose from. So pick yourselves up a brochure programme. I think you can get this from the town hall, and there's the website, so if you just Google Leeds International Film Festival, you'll find all the films available there as well. It's a really fantastic thing that happens every year in Leeds, so if you love cinema, then get along to the film festival, check out some bits and pieces that are on, and you're bound to find something that you like. So I'll be posting my reviews as the festival goes along, so you can keep an eye on those at my blog page, which is where you are now, and I'll put information about times and ticket information and things like that about the films that I've mentioned below. But do check out the programme for the festival, because it's huge and there's an awful lot of stuff on. Obviously I couldn't include everything, it's just a few things that caught my eye.